Well, you didn't think we were done, did you? Top 10 folding electric bikes under $1,000. Let's do the dang thing. Number 10 is the iPass A2. Like most of the bikes on this list, the iPass kicks things off with all the commuter gear. Fenders, lights, rack, front shock, comfy seat. But the one cool thing that this bike brings to the table is turn signals. All of that, and it has a pretty good price of $760. Number 9 is from KBO. They have the step over and step through version of the K1 and K2. For just $700, you can get an internal battery folding electric bike with all the fixings. KBO has been covered on the channel before, and sometimes they do hit a home run. They have both a regular frame and this goofy looking step through version, which is actually the only bike on this list that comes in the color pink. Now let's jump into number 8, the Haybike Mars 2.0. Now this is a decent electric folder that has one really interesting feature, the pegboard style on the face of the rear rack. Haybike has custom accessories to fit this panel, and I'm really curious how they turn out. I am a little bit bummed out that this clever system is compromised because they have a huge logo in the middle. I suppose it does add rigidity to it, so maybe that's what it's for. Welcome to Blue Monkey Bicycles, your electric bike resource. If you have any questions about electric bikes, let me know in the comment section because at least for the time being, I am actually answering all comments, so let it rip. Number 7 on our list of top 10 folders under 1K is the Quali Sports Nemo. Now this Nemo from Quali Sports is a beautiful folding electric bike. It's only 34 pounds and it delivers on that last mile promise like no one else. The battery pack made with LG cells is actually built into the seat post, which is really cool. This is also the only bike on the list with a front hub motor, which for this application is actually not really that bad in the least. Number 6 and number 5 are actually really similar, but here we go with number 6. It is the Buzz Centris. Now both of these bikes have a stout design and a sturdy rear and a sturdy front rack, which is actually blurring the lines between a cargo and a folding bike. Now the Buzz has an internal 48 volt 10 amp hour battery, which does help with weight distribution and it looks really sick. Number 5 is the Engwe L20 2.0. Now this is very similar to the Buzz bike, but it trades in the sleek battery pack for something a little more dated. However, the Engwe is packing 52 volts and 13 amp hours, which is a lot of power to trade in that sort of sleek look. At number 4, we are looking at a classic in the cheap folder electric space, which is the XP Lite from a company called Lectric. Now, this bike is a mainstay in RV campers and city blitzers alike. Chubby little frame, lightweight design, and cheerful aesthetics. Although it's not really a household name quite yet, this bike can easily be resold with the clout that this brand carries around. There's not a lot of commuter features on the bike from the get-go, but for $750, this is a great bike. Okay, let's get into the top 3 folding electric bikes under $1,000. There's technically 4 on the list going out, but you'll see what I mean. The Revibike's Rebel Point 2. Now this bike is the first with hydraulic disc brakes, which is the fastest way to my heart personally. But aside from that important safety upgrade, they have 4 colors, a welded rack for a lightweight rear passenger, class 3 speed, and pretty slick tires. Now Revibike also throws in some accessories to sweeten the deal. The pannier bags are great, and the pegs are awesome for that rear passenger. But you know what, I gotta say that I would not trust that cable lock for 5 minutes. The number 2 top folder under $1,000 is ridiculous, and I love it so much. It is the Cyrusher Bandit. Run for the hills because this dual suspension folder is riding on 26-inch by 4-inch fat tires. It looks like an electric folding bike on stilts. Now with a massive front headlight and a double shoulder front fork, perfunctory fenders actually, this rolling contradiction of a bike is so bold that I just have to respect it. 26 mile an hour top speed and a 48 volt 17 amp hour battery, which is hilarious. Now I highly doubt that this will fit in the back of some of the more modern crossovers, but I could be wrong. Okay, so here is that 4th bike in the top 3. It's actually an honorable mention. This is the Co-op Cycles Generation 1.1 from REI. You know, REI, the outdoor equipment store. Now this is actually a short bike that totally looks like a folding bike, but it doesn't fold at all, not even the pedals. For $899, you get an incredible bike professionally built with local mechanics and nationwide support from REI. Now this is a sweet bike for the money, and it's not quite full size. It doesn't fold at all, so yeah, honorable mention territory for sure. The Ride One Up Portola. This folder does it all, and it does it all better than the rest. The frame is sleek and low, it folds into a tight spot very easily, and if it rides like the rest of the company lineup, then the steering and geometry are on point. I'm still not sure how they get all of this amazingness into just $995. Equipment-wise, we've got hydraulic disc brakes, 750-watt motor for Class 3 speeds, throttle and rear passenger strength. Holy cow! So what do you think of the top 10 folders under $1,000? Let me know in the comments below. Tell me the ones that I've missed or other ones that I should check out. You can also see our playlist for other top 10s, or you can support the channel directly on Patreon. I'm Mikey for Blue Monkey Bicycles, and I will see you later.